Uh, have you ever felt dismissed or belittled by someone in your family? What about at work? Okay, I understand this question, but probably like I just wanted to understand more because I understand that कि this question is actually says that कि क्या घर में कोई आपको like बेइज्जत करता है या kind of something like that. Okay, okay. क्या आपको कभी अपने परिवार में किसी ने तिरस्कृत या अपमानित महसूस किया है या काम पर? ओके सो ओके नाउ आई हैव टू आस्क दिस आंसर व्हाट इज एक्चुअली ओके like basically what I'm trying to tell you is that every home is not kind of like a something really perfect. Like none of the home is kind of like a perfect. Like basically the picture that you see in family at home is a kind of like a something really different than in reality. Okay, because in the family, inside the family, people are always been upset with someone else. Always be parents are fighting with each other, siblings are fighting with each other, sisters. There are lots of things. Okay, and अपमानित करना and kind of like a use some sort of word that kind of like a something really that he felt really off. It kind of like a something really very normal. Okay, और आपके घर में योर मदर इज़ काइंड ऑफ लाइक अ हमेशा आपको कहती है ये कर वो कर डांटती है वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. सो इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट कि व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू एट द होम your parents, your sibling, whatever the person inside your family is always kind of like use some sort of harsh word that you might feel some sort of bad. Okay, and it happened with every homes, it happened with every family. It's not kind of like a something that ki like every family like what I'm trying to tell you, it's a part of the family, it's a part of the home. Okay, आपको अपमानित करना इट्स अ इट्स अ जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार है उनका. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई बिकॉज दे आर फैमिली. ओके, तो have you ever basically in your family or in my family, does anyone kind of like a did some sort of apmanit? Obviously, yeah, my mother, my father, like basically not in front of everyone, but yeah, somehow I don't know. Yeah, it's the family. Okay, और हाँ कभी कभी झगड़ा हो जाता है, कभी कभी things happen, things not good. Okay, but there is a one thing that let me tell you about my story. Okay, yeah. At this moment I am 30. I am not earning any money. I am living with my parents. Okay, probably every point of perspective I am very much like a very pathetic person. Okay, like I shouldn't supposed to be like alive, or shouldn't like basically is this na ki like you have to be earn money till the end of 30, or till like basically is that ki this age should supposed to be getting married. Okay, like you have to build your career and this and that, you have to be independent, but I am not. Okay, and the reason is that he like I did a job, I did job for almost like a 4 year, and I realized that he I won't be able to do a job in my entire life. So I decided that he like I have so many things inside of me, okay, creative stuffs and such like that. So I wanted to focus on that. Okay, so I know that ki I realized this thing very late, or like not realize. Basically, I do know since the beginning that ki I have to be like make a career on creative stuff like a photography and things like that. But somehow I'm belong to the such a family where like a photography or kind of like a something work on creative field, it's not a career. Okay, my parents and in my society, no one is actually think like this would be a career. So at the beginning, when I was like I didn't really get that much influence that this would be a career. So I just go with the flow. Like after I done with my education, I went to job. I did a job for 4 year and realized that it's not worth it. Okay, and since then I decided that I have to focus on my craft, focus on my things, and since I'm doing it that, okay, it's been almost like a 4 year and I haven't really earned any of money. Okay, any of money means like that, like I upload some of the videos on YouTube platform, not here. Okay, yeah, but like because of the privacy violation I won't be able to say anything, but yeah. And I'm not really earning any money, my condition is really not that good, and probably this thing that from my parents point of perspective I am kind of like a something like very fucked up person. Okay, am I like probably at this moment I realize that ki, like basically this thing that I won't be able to stop. Okay, even if take 4 year 5 year, I don't know, it just like I just realized that I don't want to do a job, I just only wanted to do this, and I am believing it. I am very much focused into it, I am doing it. Okay, and I don't know, I just when I will get success I'm not really sure, I'm just focused on things that best I could do, and that's it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so because like I have kind of like a something like very strong belief in myself, in within me, but probably my parents or none of them have a kind of like a something really believe that I could do such thing like that, this would be a career. And every day my family people are kind of like telling me that just stop this thing, do a job, stop this thing, do a job. And I feel really sad, but yeah, like basically I choose this path, this is kind of like a something very hard way. I know that my parents are also feel really hurt because of that. Let just understand from their point of perspective, their child is a 30-year-old. Okay, he is staying with us, with family, with parents, not earning any money. Like every parents would think like that. Like I am very fucked up person. So I don't know. Yeah, like sometimes I just feel like that. When I try to chasing my target, I hurt some of the people. My parents are one of those people. Like I think that I am actually hurting my parents a really really lot, and and just like they just wants to be their child like me, as kind of like a just earn money and just do a normal thing. Okay, and I am not doing it, that I'm just like I don't know, like when I'm thinking about from my parents point of perspective I feel like really sad, but when I'm thinking about my point of perspective I feel like just just do it, dude. Yeah, just like just focus on your work, focus on your craft and things like that. Okay, so right now in this I am in this position. Okay, really not that good, really not this, like basically what I'm trying to tell you now ki I have like a thousands of cuts, like I am actually bleeding from everywhere. Okay, this and that, all my friends are getting married, having child. Probably I'm stuck there. Okay, I am stuck there like 10 year ago, and I'm just stuck here. Like basically all the like basically the after after the education, after diploma, everything is kind of like something is stuck. It's just like I don't know. Okay, yeah, but I have belief in myself. Okay, I know it's kind of like a something very hard time for me, and probably because of me I am hurting one of my very important person in my life is my parents. they didn't really they didn't really say me anything. My mother told me that, like, sometimes my mother has kind of like a some anger issue, and she says some sort of words that I might feel a little bit of hurtful, but I didn't really say anything to her, to them, nothing really at all. It just like I took all the blame. Okay, if my whenever my parents are actually telling me like क्या कर रहा है कब तक करेगा this and that, I just absorb, or like I didn't really say anything at all, just calm and just like सुन लेता हूँ मैं उनकी बातें. And yeah, and the only thing that I'm doing this thing is just like believe. Let me tell you one thing now, like life is like I am in this at this stage of my life that I am like broken from every side. Okay, like यहाँ से कोई काट रहा है, यहाँ से कोई काट रहा है, यहाँ से कोई काट रहा है. Okay, and just like that ना कि sometimes I just feel like that कि I would handle this pressure, or I would handle this thing, but fuck it, dude. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Yeah, it's just like don't like. That's why now I didn't really talk about those stuff. Okay, yeah, like it kind of like a demotivate me, and I don't want to demotivate myself because like I have so many things to do, and I'm just making my craft as good as possible as I can. That's the only one thing that I know, and that I'm doing it. This is the only solution that I have for all my problems, and it will definitely work. I am believing it, and I'm doing it. And that's it. Okay. So yeah, in this process, in my family member, not the family member, like in the family member as also so many people, family relatives, and everyone says that harsh word things like apmanit karne and that and that. Yes, everyone says this thing. I feel a little bit hurtful, but okay, कोई बात नहीं. Yeah, just like okay, yeah. What about work? Yeah, calm. Well, while I was doing work, like while I was doing a job, it was good, by the way. Yeah, like basically is this thing कि at some certain time it's not kind of like a something like apmanit, or it's not kind of like a something like that ki like like what is exactly the word for like apmanit karne. I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so in the office it's like office में like हंसी मजाक तो चलता रहता है ना, like someone is actually kind of like a teasing you and you actually tease them. It's a kind of like a something that कि टांग खिंचाई तो हमेशा होती रहती है. It's not kind of like a something really अपमानित. It's a kind of like a something like that कि it's in the office. Okay, office colleague में तो ऐसा तो होता है थोड़ा बहुत वगैरह है. So it's not really that much big deal, but I think it's okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Next question.